Welcome to the Life After Life podcast, where we explore our soul's physical and non-physical journey. I'm Majana. Let's discuss angels, guides, and loved ones from the other side. Hello and welcome back. On this podcast, we talk about, quite a range of topics, but they all have to do with entities on the other side and corresponding with them. So today, I want to take a little bit of a shift and talk about what we can do here to improve our soul's journey. One thing that we have addressed is, that you have soul contracts. You come in with purposes and lessons to learn. And that I fully believe part of that amnesia that we maybe suffer when we come in is to keep us from knowing how wonderful it is on the other side. And we're not supposed to have all the answers here because that would negate the human experience. And one thing that I am equally sure of is the thing that we can control here, no matter what our purpose is, no matter what lessons we're supposed to learn, is how we handle that, right? We can't choose, right now, we can't choose what lessons we're learning, and we can't always choose what happens to us, but we can always choose how we handle it, how we react. So when we're looking at those reactions and just how we show up every single day, it all boils down to one thing: your energy, your vibrational frequency. And so think of it as, without getting really scientific, right? Low energies, the molecules, if you think just on Earth terms, the molecules in something of low energy would be moving slowly, right? They're vibrating slowly, and that's low. And it would sound very low and deep, very bass. As you move up to a higher vibration, that's literally what's happening. Those molecules are moving, the atoms are vibrating more quickly, and the faster they vibrate, the higher your energy is, the higher your, not physical energy, but the energy you're putting out there, the kind of person you're showing up as. And if you could hear that auditorily, the higher the frequency, vibrational frequency, then the higher the pitch. So it would get a higher tone. All right, so what does that have to do with anything? I do believe that one thing we can control is how we show up. And if a higher vibration equates to being a better person, why would we not do that? When you're communicating with angels, they have to really slow down their vibration. They vibrate at such a high frequency. If you could hear them, it's like just a really, really, you can't actually. They have to really slow it down for you to be able to hear a sound from them. And even to be able to communicate with you, they have to just lower their frequency so much just for you to be able to get it. So the best way to communicate with them is kind of meet them as close to the middle as you can. You increase your frequency, they will try to lower their frequency, and then you'll have the best communications. So not only will that help you communicate with the spirit world better, but it helps you function on the earth plane better. And this is stuff we know, right? It's that when things are not going well, or you're just cranky and, you're just so mad, one thing after another. It's just chain reaction, right? One thing goes bad, then the next thing goes wrong, and it just snowballs, and you get more and more irritated. And the more angry you get, the faster things go wrong, and finally you can just explode. And realizing you have complete control over that. At any moment, you can say, stop the madness, I'm not doing this. Take a few breaths, shift your energy, and you absolutely realign that. Bad stuff over, neutral stuff begins. And you have to go neutral before you can go positive. So on the other end, if you're just in a great mood and things are going really well, that just makes you feel even better. And then you're helping other people and you're interacting with people. It's much more love-based. It's higher vibration, and things go well. Things go well at work. Things go well with your family. You're just a happier person. So again, why don't we do this? Because life happens. And it's a conscious effort to stay in a high vibration place. So my suggestion, there are certainly ways that you can do that. Meditating certainly raises your vibration. Listening to music that you really love, just being happy, anything that can shift you into a really joyful frame of being raises your vibration. And it doesn't have to be like dancing, frenetic happiness. Holding your baby, holding your grandbaby, spending time with the people that you love. And oh my gosh, if you can get a belly laugh, that's the best. And listen to a baby or a child's belly laugh and try not to laugh on that one. So high positive energy is contagious. It's a great place to be. People like to be around you. You're drawn to people who are like that. Oprah Winfrey, high vibration, right? Look how successful everything she does is because she's high vibration. She's focusing on other people. And it's not just world leaders like Nelson Mandela, certainly Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa. They all certainly have high vibration. Oh, Princess Diana. Wow. But those, normal people who walk among us, we can control ours as well and strive to stay up there in that high vibration. So one resource that I would love to point you to is there's two really, really great books just on identifying, kind of putting energy into a sequence. And I'm not going to elaborate on these a whole lot, but they're two books. One is by David Hawkins. It's Power versus Force, and he had a clinical psychology clinic. Was that redundant? Go ahead.
It was clinical psychiatric. He had a prescription pad at his disposal.
There we go. Thomas is here. He's been flitting about the studio.
Back over here. Yeah, no, he wrote prescriptions, and that's what makes it even more interesting because he used energy over drugs.
Quite successfully, as a matter of fact. And then the other one, several years later, was Frederick Dodson. And they both did, Frederick's book is Levels of Energy. And they both did a tremendous job. They're both great books to read because they take the same information, but it's about from a different perspective. And it's detailed. So the bottom line is, right away, before you even read, you can start practicing that. Just basically be happy. Be nice, play fair, be happy. And if you are attracted to this, if this is resonating with you and you want to dive deeper, well, we have an opportunity for you to do that we're extremely excited about. Thomas, you want to tell them?
Well, I've been narrating audiobooks for Fred Dodson since 2013, got 25 under our belt together. And I've met him one time. I met him in Hawaii in 2017 at a seminar, and Fred is bringing the Levels of Energy seminar to our hometown of Dallas, Texas.
Woohoo!
Let's see. I don't have any applause in my little gadgets over here, but if I did, I'd throw some in.
I'll do it. Yay!
Yeah, it's a big deal to have Fred coming in. I have said if there was a Wayne Dyer in the wings getting ready to come up on the scene, it would be Fred Dodson, simply because his depth of understanding, his purity, his lack of wanting to promote himself, like he's turned down publishing contracts or offers because he just wants to keep it pure with him, with his own thing. And I've just have really come to love and respect and grow tremendously from Fred. So yes, this is a fairly rare opportunity. He's living in a part of the world where he just doesn't have a lot of incentive to leave.
Right.
And he's coming out here to do this seminar. It's the only one on the books for 2019. We already have a great group of people together on it, and we would love to have you.
In fact, this is what we're doing, and so excited. We're just excited to even be working with Fred on this, and he has allowed us to kind of cut you a deal.
For the month of May only.
Yeah,
and this is a podcast special. I'm doing it on Subconscious Mind Mastery, and Majana wanted to offer it here. is for the month of May, you get $100 off.
Yes.
That's a rebate. We send it back to you after you've registered at the regular price. That's how it works. You email us. You can do Majana@lifeafterliferadio.com, or you could send it to me at Thomas@subconsciousmindmastery.com and just say, hey, we registered, and I'll need the email that you used, and then we'll send you the rebate. But yeah, that's just for the month of May. So we're tick-tock. We've only got a few days here.
But there's more.
Well, yeah, we're putting together a community of those who have registered. We realized when this was announced that we had almost 3 months that we could be together as a community to just grow together as a tribe and prepare ourselves in a very high energetic way to participate in this seminar. I've said we collectively are going to raise the vibration of this event just by what we're doing before the event.
Oh yeah, it's really exciting. So, think about this. When you commit to an event, as soon as you register, you're really committed to it. And there's a part of your mind and energy that's already there. And we really want to capitalize on that. So we will start building community. We'll do some phone calls. We'll do some stuff. We're going to have some stuff. And then
doing stuff.
We'll just do stuff.
Energy stuff.
Yeah. And then get together, while we're here, and maybe even extend that stay by a day and do more stuff that is podcast people exclusive.
Well, we've got stuff on Thursday. The seminar is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, July 26, 27, 28. And we already have a podcast get-together on July 25 on Thursday. So, yes, that's on. And for some, we'll be able to do all day, through the day. We won't do all day, but, we'll get together during the day. And certainly we'll do dinner together, and that's on the books. And then seminar starts on Friday morning.
So here's the thing with this. Okay, back up. First thing is go to, what's the website?
FredDodsonDallas.com.
All right, go to that to get more information and to register. Now, if you just go straight through and Google Fred Dodson, you're going to come up with his site, and you can register there, but you won't get the $100 off, and you won't be registered through us.
Yeah, you got to come through FredDodsonDallas.com to get all the goodies, because we're tracking that off to the side. So exactly as you said, if you don't come through there, then you don't get the goods.
And we want you there.
We want you to come.
This is so exciting. Just getting to meet some people that, listen to us, and we hear from via email and, web, all that stuff, but doing face-to-face and energy to energy is so exciting. So if you are, this is what, we're big on their blink. So when we first started talking about that, and if this podcast really resonates with you, just the concept of you are in control of your vibrational frequency. How do you raise that? How do you control that? I don't think we're here to reach human enlightenment, but we can control our vibration and get that up there. If all this works for you and you're really curious and your first impression was, oh my gosh, that's exciting. Yes, that's for me. Then yes, it's for you.
Need to figure it out.
Yeah.
And that's, that's the great point. And we want, like when we say we want you to come, yeah, we would love to meet you, but we want this for you.
Right, absolutely.
And Majana and I got real serious and real intentional about raising the vibration of this whole event by what we are intending and what we're creating in these months ahead. So if you wait until the end of July, you don't get the discount and you miss this whole energetic boost movement that we're creating between now and then.
And you could still do that, you still would want to go in through FredDodsonDallas.com to do that, but the sooner the better, because you do get the benefit of the collective energy, and there is certainly benefit there as well. Just like, if you're meditating, it's easier to meditate with a group, especially when you've a group you're familiar with, because you match that frequency and you go into a better, deeper meditation faster. Same concept. We're just joining the energetic flow of the collective community. So I hope you can make that. If that was your blink, absolutely do it. If your blink was, okay, that sounds absolutely crazy, then don't come. Love
Maybe
to
next
see you.
time.
And then, this just wouldn't be the one for you. So be true to yourself. And
there probably will never be a next time. This is it.
Well,
this is the only opportunity you'll ever have.
No. Although we will, well, with Fred, it may be. Fred really does not do seminars, and he does them worldwide. So he doesn't do them in the States very often at all.
A lot of good audiobooks, though. If you don't come to the seminar, there's a lot of good audiobooks.
So speaking of which, yes. So I'm sorry, I didn't say that earlier. I was talking about Fred's book, Levels of Energy. Thomas narrated that. So if you like audiobooks, which, hello, when you're traveling or driving, commuting, whatever, pop that audiobook in there and hear Thomas Miller's voice.
Got a whole collection of them.
Yeah, Levels of Energy.
Great library.
So hopefully we will hear from you. Hopefully we will get to see you. And until next time, namaste.